What this time travel machine is on the roof, just standing there. Hey everyone, I'm Yana, welcome to my channel. While we wait for the next Romance Club update, let's dive into another visual novel together. You voted for Steins Gate. I'm really excited to check it out, and I hope you are too. So let's begin. Okay, here we go. I'm playing for the first time. I have no idea how it will go. Everything is coincidence. But even coincidence is part of fate's design. I'm not losing it. I'm perfectly sane. What I speak now is the absolute truth, not some childish fantasy. No matter how trivial something may seem, it has the potential to shape the future. Have you heard of the butterfly effect? If not, look it up. Then you'll understand how careful you must be. Unfortunately, I didn't understand. If only I had realized how dangerous my actions were, then I wouldn't have lost her. The future wouldn't have turned out like this. But how could I have known? How could I have known that by pressing that button, I would decide the fate of all mankind? Just think about it. The average human perceives just 1% of his environment. We're not nearly as clever as we like to think. We go about our lives oblivious to a million different things that happen around us every day. Even when something catches your eye, our brain forgets it a moment later. I want to tell me back then, don't do anything careless. Don't do anything rash. Don't pretend you didn't see that. Pay more attention. The hand of conspiracy was always closer than you thought. Just waiting for the right moment. Strike. Whoa. That was intense. The universe has a beginning, but it has no end. Infinite. Stars too have a beginning, but are by their own power destroyed. Finite. History teaches that those who hold wisdom are often the most foolish. The fish in the sea know if they to hold wisdom they will be. It is more ridiculous for men to exceed the speed than for the fish to live ashore. This may also be called God's final warning to those who rebel. It goes so fast, the text. Whoa. I wasn't prepared for this. Hey, what are you mumbling about? What do I do? Enter? There's no sound from the phone against my ear, only silence. I am baking in the summer sun. Sweat slowly slides down my chin and drips into the asphalt. Ocarine. Earth to Ocarine. So I'm Ocarine. A girl is standing in front of me. She calls my name with an inquisitive tilt of her head. We are about to infiltrate deep into enemy territory, yet despite the imminent risk of death, there is no hint of tension on her innocent childlike features. Are we spies? We infiltrate deep into enemy territory. By the way, I didn't see the anime Steins Gate, so I have no clue about the plot, about anything. I cover my phone's mouthpiece and turn to the girl with an index finger to my lips. You talking to someone? I nod and put my phone back to my ear. Still no sound from the other side. My contact is wise to maintain silence. The whole area could be bugged. Rintaro, no, I was just talking to someone. Everything's fine. I'm about to infiltrate the assembly hall. Still no reply. Looks like they just want my report. It's too dangerous to waste time talking here anyway. Yeah, Dr. Nakabashi got the jump on us, but I'll make sure he tells us everything. What? The organization is already on the move? I open my eyes wide to match my shocked tone. The girl turns toward me in surprise. I sigh, shaking my head as I rub my temples. I see. So that's the choice of Steinsgate. El Psi Congru. I speak the parting words, then pocket my cell phone. Steinsgate. Some know it as fate. To others, it is the will of God. You couldn't count on the hand of the people in the world aware of its true nature. Is it like some kind of machine? Or something? In any case, we should begin the infiltration. I advance towards Radican, which is just across the street from the train station. Whoa. Of course, this is the enemy territory. I can't just ride through the front door like an average person. I bypass the elevators and escalators and head to the 8th floor by the stairwell. But I only make it to the 7th floor before I have to stop and rest. Mayuri. Who was that on the phone? The girl, Shina Mayuri, immediately resumes our conversation. She followed me all the way here, and she isn't even short of breath. Maybe she's an android or something. I, on the other hand, am gasping for air with my hands on my knees. Who would have thought an 8-story building would be so tall? I turn to Mayuri while wiping the sweat off my brow. If I told you, I'd have to kill you. Oh, wow. Thanks, Okarin. What is this reaction? Mayuri smiles happily and doesn't pry any further. As always, she is quick to understand my position. Meaning she's delusional? We've known each other since we were both little. Mayuri is 16, 2 years younger than me. So she's more like a little sister than a typical childhood friend. I've been looking out for her as long as I can remember. I used to hope that Mayuri might become the key to Steinsgate, but now I've reconsidered. So okay, she's not an android since you knew her from the childhood. I don't want that terrible fate for her. She should live a normal life. That is my present wish. We continue to the 8th floor and enter the assembly hall. In front of us stands a cheap-looking stage with a podium and a sign reading Dr. Nakabachi's Time Machine Press Conference. So Steinsgate is a time machine. Whoa. Okarin. Mayuri insists on calling me Okarin, but it's neither my real name nor my code name. It's just one of those annoying nicknames people use. How many times do I have to tell you? Don't call me Okarin. Huh? But I've always called you that. That was then. I have since become Oin Kyoma, the insane mad scientist haunted by secret organizations the world over. evil laugh inserted. But that's too hard to remember. New tip. True name. What? In any case, Horin Gyoma is my true name. How the hell do I press on that? True name. I have like a whole manual by me. Wait. The game came with a manual, but it still doesn't help me somehow. Let's see. Yeah, got it. Okay, the name. The name that describes one's true essence, soul name. Okay. And the organization? The organization is the organization. Makes sense, totally. Nothing more, nothing less. Its formal name is something else, but even uttering that name is a death wish. A Voldemort organization. For that reason, all who know of its existence call it simply the organization. Okay. Got it. Back. And besides, it doesn't even sound like Okabe Rintaro. You're weird. Hehehe. Sorry. This is your foolish laughter. Okabe Rintaro may be my real name, but I have rejected it, for it is stupid. And so I also hate the derivative Okarin. Come on, it sounds like that elf boy's blue pipe thing. So, Okarin, can I ask you something? In 1 year and out of the hour. She's been calling me that for 5 years now, so maybe it's time to give up. What are we doing here? Wait, you followed me here without knowing why? Yep. She nods without dropping her smile. We're here for Dr. Nakabachi's press conference. We are standing in the assembly hall on the 8th floor of Radican. It is here that the conference will be held. Dr. Nakabachi is an inventor. He appears on TV from time to time and has a few patents under his belt. Under his belt. But mostly he is treated as a curiosity. Press conference? But where are the reporters? Yeah, good question. It's like empty. Mayuri's right. It's a trap. I've scanned the entire hall, but there's no one who looks like a reputable reporter or cameraman. Or maybe nobody takes seriously this stuff. And it suddenly works. Imagine that. There are only about 10 of us standing in the hall, including me. Considering Nakabachi's moderate media presence and the fact that he claims to have invented a time machine, I would have expected more. Could this be the organization working its twisted influence? I twist my lips into a sneer. I thought that Nakabachi was like me, a scientist fighting to overthrow the organization. But this press conference suggests other motives at work. Our enemies won't miss this chance. I'd prefer not to get wrapped up in this mess, in his mess. Nevertheless, I'm interested in what he has to say. That's why I'm here, blowing an afternoon of my precious summer holiday. Mayuri ponders my utterance for a while before finally turning her head. You rubbed something? Is it his birthday too? Hehe. I let out a sigh. Mayuri is known not only to make bad jokes, but to laugh at them too. Who's going to laugh at your jokes if You don't laugh at them first. Let her leave. She's always been special. Keep your guard up, Mayuri. I suspect this won't be a normal comfort. And shit goes down. I didn't even finish my sentence. Got a new tip. Are we under attack? Are they trying to fry our brains and with electromagnetic waves? Whoa. Tip. F4. I don't have F4 on my keyboard. Oh no, I have. Yeah. And it doesn't work. Tips. Electromagnetic wave. Waves that exhibit properties of both electricity and magnetism, first normally postulated by Maxwell in 1864. The electric field and magnetic field oscillations cause them to mutually propagate each other, resulting in a wave that radiates through its surroundings. This is why it's called electromagnetic radiation. EM waves are divided by frequency into radio waves: infrared light, visible light, ultraviolet light, X-rays, and gamma rays. Gotta remember the physics lessons. Dust falls from the ceiling as the floor shakes. We are definitely under attack. It's coming from above, but we are on the top floor. All that's above is the roof. An earthquake? Is it magnitude 2? What does magnitude mean? Again? Magnitude is intensity of the freaking earthquake. No time to deal with Mayuri's confusion. Something's not right about this. I bolt out of the conference hall and run up the stairs to the roof, ignoring the no trespassing signs in my way. The door is open. Upon closer inspection, I realize that the lock has been broken. I open the door and see a billowing cloud of black smoke. There's some kind of phosphorescent dust sparkling in the air. An explosion? I can't believe it. Was there really an explosion? My heart is racing. Damn, I don't know what to do. Should I run away? But why an explosion? Terrorists? No, that doesn't fit. I mean, how do you explain that? What This time travel machine is on the roof, just standing there. What the? A strange machine is sitting in the middle of the roof. It's huge, maybe 3 meters tall, and looks like kind of like a satellite. Did that thing cause the shaking just now? It landed on the roof? Who put it here? Was it Dr. Nakabachi? Is this part of his presentation? Impossible. Even if that were the case, how the hell would he get it up in here? My head is bursting with questions. As I search for the courage to approach the machine, a throng of reporters and building staff bursts onto the rooftop. They look just as confused as I am. They didn't expect this to be true. Please stay back, everybody. And then a woman, who I assume is a staff member, appears to wave us back. The press conference will proceed as scheduled. Is she trying to hide something? Her response was unusually quick, almost like she's trying to keep me away from that device. I've got a nose for conspiracies, and this stinks of a cover-up. What are they hiding? What was that explosion? I want to know, but I shouldn't risk getting any closer. Maybe the explosion was like Maybe this freaking machine teleported from somewhere. I turn and leave. But not because I'm scared of anything or anything like that. Yeah, we believe you. Sure. Staff members lead all of us back to the 8th floor. Mayuri is nowhere to be seen. She's not in the event hall either. I found her on the 7th floor. Capsule toy. Several capsule toy machines are lined up next to a plate reading Birthplace of the Japanese PC. Capsule toy. A vending machine that dispenses small toys at random. One cannot tell what the toy is before opening the capsule. That's very important information, thank you. She's gazing about them with a wistful look. I breathe a sigh of relief, then take out my phone. It's me. I've got a bad feeling about this. Something's happening, and I have no idea what it is. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I won't do anything to jeopardize the mission. El Psy Congru. Is this some kind of, like, spy cover up names, spy codes? After I speak the words and hang up, I am able to wipe the sweat from my forehead. Did you sweat a lot? My sweat is cold. Half of me hopes something will happen. The other half fears the same thing. I put away my phone and look back at Mayuri. She's still staring at those capsule toys. She doesn't seem to be worried about the explosion at all. She knows something. I can't decide if she's level-headed or just air-headed. What are you doing? Well, I really want an Upa. She doesn't care about time travel machines, just as I thought. Mayuri points to a capsule machine. The sign on the front says Rainet Kakeru 3D character doll series. Rainet Kakeru is a popular anime series with its own card game spin-off, Rainet Access Battlers. They even hold international tournaments. Is it like Pokemon or something? Upa is the series' mascot character. It resembles an elliptical egg with limbs sticking out, like some kind of deformed dog. It's what they called an ugly cute character. High school girls find these creatures adorable for some reason. Last year an ugly frog character was the rage. Its name escapes me though. Then go for it. I can't guarantee you'll get an Upa, though. Mayuri gives me a troubled smile. But Mayushi's all out of 100 yen coins. Mayushi is what Mayuri calls herself sometimes. According to her, it's supposed to have a star at the end. Mayushi and the star. But who really cares? So can I borrow 100 yen, please? She holds her hands out with a look like a begging puppy. Looks like she was planning this from the very beginning. Well, at least she didn't say, gimme. Do you think it's that easy, Mayuri? You'll get no money from me. Instead, I'll show you just how harsh life really is. Do you have to be an asshole? I pull out a 100 yen coin, set it into the machine slot and spin the lever. I open the capsule and take out the contents. Mayuri leans forward eagerly to see what I got. It's an upa, and it's metal. A metal upa. Is it rare? Now you're interested. Super rare. While I examined the metal upa, a boy who was watching us tries his luck on the same Raynet machine. A normal upa. He looks at my metal upa in resentment. I turn to see Mayuri's sparkling eyes also fixed on the upa. Hey, high school girl, you're acting like a little kid. I give this creature of metal to you, Mayuri. Wait, I can't... Wait a minute, I want to hide text. Shift? Yeah, so that could be maybe the thumbnail for this episode. Honestly, I don't want it. Really? Are you sure, Okarin? The name's Ho-in Kyoma. Thank you, Okarin. Is she doing it on purpose? Thank you all for coming to Dr. Nakabachi's Time Machine press conference. I hear the announcement from the floor above. Sounds like they're starting. I head to the stairs, but Mayuri doesn't follow. Let's go, Mayuri. Just a sec. I gotta write my name. She's preoccupied with the metal upa. I go on ahead. Without further ado, I am pleased to introduce the inventor, Dr. Nakabachi. Please welcome him with a big round of applause. Dr. Nakabachi enters the sparse applause. He walks up to the podium. He's already wearing a frown for some reason. I can feel his irritation from here. I'm Dr. Nakabachi. Thank you all for coming. Nakabachi takes the microphone and begins to speak, his voice brimming with confidence. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to begin with my theory of time travel, the greatest scientific breakthrough of the century. Did he really build a time machine? Mayuri appears after writing her name on the metal upa. She's a bit late, in more ways than one. What did she think a time machine presentation would be about? I take another look around the room. There are about 20 people now, including us, but still no media presence to speak of. So this is the extent of Dr. Nakabachi's fame. No one believes that he invented a time machine. I was interested in what he had to say true, but my expectations were no higher than the rest of the onlookers. And a good thing they weren't. As he proceeds to explain his time machine design, my curiosity quickly turns to disappointment, then anger. Are you mad? Doctor! My roar silences Nakabachi and draws the eye of every person in the room. Do you take us for fools? Who the hell are you? You're a bad spy, that's who you are. Why would you attract attention to yourself if you're spying on the dude? Who the hell I am? Someone who knows you for a fraud, that's who. You stole your theory from John Titor, and you call yourself an inventor? Someone throw this man out. You're the one who should throw who we should throw out. Doctor, have you no shame? You have no right to call yourself an inventor. Shut your mouth, you little pest. Just then someone grabs my arm from behind. Quite convinced it's an official here to throw me out, I turn around to glare him down. Unhand me, you... Huh? Ooh. She looks cool. It's a girl about my age. Her intense stare seems to challenge me. I take a step back. Her face looks somehow familiar. Where have I seen her before?
Oh.
Oh? We haven't met, but I know her face. He's in love already. It's Makise Kurisu. A few days ago, my friend Daru showed me a magazine article titled Girl Genius Gives Lecture in Akihabara. The article was about a 70-year-old girl who just graduated from an American university. Her thesis was even published in a major scientific journal. Girl genius Makise Kurisu. I recognize the stubborn-looking girl from her photograph. Making the memory data is possible. She's even wearing the exact same skull. What business could such a genius have with me? She takes a quick look around the room, then turns back to me with a stern expression. Could you come with me for a moment? What's with the attitude? She's obviously not staff, and there's no way that the Makise Kurisu would be working with someone like Dr. Nakabachi. Which means no. You're with the organization? Huh? You're such a bad spy. If their tendrils have gotten this far, then I've made a grave mistake. Stop fooling around and come with me. My outburst has already attracted too much attention. No, didn't happen. Nakabachi in particular looks like he wants to rip my head off. It must be mortifying to be exposed as a fraud by a bright young man like myself. Yo! Whoa, you're delusional. Anyway, I mustn't draw any more attention to myself. If the organization gets wind of my presence here, it could endanger Mayuri. To say nothing of these ignorant civilians. I let Makise Kurisu lead me out of the assembly hall. You kinda expose yourself with the yelling and everything else. And pointing out, are you from the organization? Try anything and people are sure to notice. What will your superiors say then? What are you talking about? She glares at me quite fiercely at that. Attractive though she may be, I told you guys, he's already in love. There is no innocence in her eyes. A beautiful agent unmatched in cruelty. Unlike you, my heart beats in exhilaration from the danger. Looks like chaos really does get my blood pumping. I just need to ask you something. What makes you think I'll answer? I know how the organization operates. What's with this organization stuff? Instead of answering, I take out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. I've been caught by an organization agent. Yes, it's Makise Kurisu. She's a dangerous one. No, it's fine. I'll find a way to... This is all happening in front of her, right? Carissa suddenly snatches the phone from my hand. What skill? I didn't have time to react. What are you doing? Huh? Your phone's off? He's just pretending to be a spy. So dumb. Who were you talking to? Her eyes pierce deep into my soul. I quickly look away. She's good. Is she trying to attack my sense of identity in order to cause a mental break? Recover. This isn't enough to sway me. Your techniques don't work on me, but I'll tell you anyway. That's no ordinary phone. It's designed to deactivate the moment it leaves my hand. Such measures are necessary to maintain secrecy. I know things that could get me killed. Nobody cares about you, apparently. I quickly retrieved my phone and wiped the cold sweat off my forehead. Phew, that was close. So you talk to yourself. This is bad. Ordinary methods don't work on Makise Kurisu, the genius girl. On the contrary, she's the one psyching me out. Damn, looks like I'll have to make a tactical retreat. If I can just find an opening. Suddenly, Kurisu steps up to me with a serious expression. She stares right at me, her huge eyes blazing with strength of will. Such fire, I can't look away. Could someone with such pure eyes can really be an organization agent? What were you trying to tell me earlier? Earlier? What are you talking about? About 15 minutes ago, before the conference started. What? Did the time travel already happened? I'm confused. Nonsense, this is the first time we've met. I was with Mayuri and that Upa toy 15 minutes ago. Yeah, maybe time travel happened. And now it's different. A different timeline. You were trying to tell me something, right? You looked really upset. Is this a trap? It doesn't seem like one of the organization's dirty tricks. But would this girl do something that underhanded? You looked like you were going to start crying any second. Why? Have we met before? She seems sincere. That makes her even more suspicious. That's right. Don't let her beauty fool you. She's a cold, calculating secret agent. If I show the slightest vulnerability, I'm done for. And how do you know my name? My knowledge has no limits. Your delusions have no limits. I am a mad scientist after all. At least you acknowledge it. Good for you. Genius girl, our next meeting shall be as enemies. Farewell. I spin around and take off down the stairs, ignoring her call to stop, like I'd listened to the enemy. Jude is in his Delulu era. Damn the organization. They must be serious if they are sending in agents like her. I run all the way down to the 4th floor and check behind me. Once I'm convinced Makise Kurisu not tailing me, I sigh while rubbing my temples. But I can't let them capture me yet. Well then, what do I do now? My mission was to attend the conference and evaluate Dr. Nakabachi's research. That was evaluation? Screaming and all. Now that I know he's a fraud, there's no real point in going back. I guess I'll just go home. And I guess that's it for today. But wait, aren't I forgetting something important? Okay, let's see what he isn't forgetting, and then let's see now what is it. Damn, I left Mayuri behind. I knew she'd be a liability. I shouldn't have brought her along. I was trying to prioritize her safety, but got careless. I'll try calling her first. If she's alright, then I can just have her meet me here. With that thought in mind, I take out my phone, I turn it on. And it rings just as I do. You've got mail. An email? It's not just a regular email, there's a voice attached. And it's from an unknown address. I open the video file with some trepidation. There's nothing but noise. Is this a prank or some sort of Maki Sekurizu style attack? Maybe the noise is some sort of make people go crazy frequency. No, wait, I don't remember giving her my mail address, so I'm probably just thinking too hard. I curse myself for being gullible enough to play the video. I have more pressing matters to deal with anyway. I stop the video and call Mayuri's phone from my address book. Okay, let's see what's up with her. And then... Damn it, Mayuri. Why won't you pick up? Looks like I'll have to go back to the assembly hall. But things will get messy if I bump heads with Maki Sekurizu again. Wait, don't tell me. Did that femme fatale kidnap Mayuri? Damn you. Is that how the organization operates? Living without Mayuri isn't an option. Call me overprotective, but she's like a little sister to me, and there's a very little danger that she might wander off somewhere the moment I let her out of my sight. Mayuri has always been like that. I never know if she'll be there when I turn to look. In a sense, that's why I became Punin Kyuma. So that's it for today. That was quite a trip in the Delusion Land. So let's see what happens next. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!